We are alive, and we're looking at this article saying the murder of Iranian dissident in Toronto raises questions about Iran's footprint in Canada. Hmm. Hmm. Kind of scary if you ask me. But we're going to be skeptical. We're not going to jump to conclusions. We're going to evaluate this like we evaluate it every time. Just be concerned, but not believe everything that we read, okay? That's the rule here. That is the rule. That's why you come here. Katie's saying audio is good. Soha is saying audio is good. Thank you, Katie and Soha. Thank you for being in the live chat. If you're watching this later, why are you watching this later? Why didn't you join me when I was live? Make sure you're not just subscribed, you're subscribed, and you also hit the notification bell so you can see that when we are live. That's the only way to do it. It's the only way to do it, okay? So I can see your comments, so I can see stupid comments like this as well. Hopefully, you won't be as stupid as this guy, and you have actually more interesting comments for me to highlight, but that's okay. Oh, Pyra is here. Pyra Kitty Cat. Yay. Okay, cool. Let's go through this article. So this guy is dead. And I can tell you guys that this guy, Mohammed Mehdi Amin Sadeghi, was a fan of Atheist Republic Persian show. He used to watch us on Facebook. And now he's dead. He was killed recently, very recently, this week, in fact. And there's not much news about him. He might have been killed by it seemed like he was killed by the Islamic Republic of Iran. And there's not that much coverage about this, right? I mean, that dude in France who got killed by an Islamist or whatever you want to call it. That's like all over the news. And this guy was killed in Canada, potentially by not a lone wolf, but by an entire Islamic regime. And this is not showing up on people's radar. Like, this is kind of weird. Yeah, Katie saying even in Canada this is scary. This is scary. Hindu historian saying hello, Hindu historian. Let's go through this article and see. Maybe it was something else. York Regional Police identified Mohammed Mehdi Amin Sadeghi as the victim of a suspected homicide. The 15-year-old who went by Mehdi Amin was found dead in his townhouse last Wednesday afternoon, a police spokesman said. Police have not identified a suspected motive in Amin's killing, and a spokesman would only say on Friday that investigations will look at everything. Investigators will take any piece of information, any little tip, anything, and investigate that thoroughly. This said the guy in the interview. Sergeant, SCGT is Sergeant, I assume? Sergeant, yeah. Sergeant Andy Patenden said in an interview. I was just going to skip through that because I didn't know what the SGGT means, but then it just clicked, maybe Sergeant. But as far as what they have looked at or what connections they've drawn or anything with regards to motive, that is something that we wouldn't release as part of an ongoing investigations. Investigators are particularly interested in video footage from Amin's townhouse complex where Patenden said closed-circuit cameras are plentiful. They also want to know what happened to Amin's vehicle, a black Honda CR-V, which was not found at the crime scene. Amin, a construction worker, a former member. Okay, here comes. Former member of the Iranian Canadian Congress, has been active on social media in recent years. He attended political rallies against the Islamic Republic, calling for the overthrow of the clergy-dominated establishment in Iran. Guys, make sure, like I'm saying, a lot of you are jumping to conclusions. Please all make sure that you're Make sure we're skeptical. Skeptical, everyone. Skeptical. We do not know for sure. We're just guessing right now, okay? Don't be like, don't let your biases against any group of people or any country or any government be like, oh, I know what's happening. I know what's happening. We're just looking at this skeptically, okay? So this guy was a political activist against the Islamic Republic, and he's now dead in his own house. In his own house, okay? So even if you in your house and your door you have like in your private, that's kind of scary that they managed to actually come into your house. Like, yeah, like even it's not like he was outside or somebody just showed up. He was in his own home. Hamed Ismailion, the spokesman for the Association of Victims of Flight 752, said that he had recently received death threats. Okay, so he has recently got death threats. Toronto police have not yet released a report on the possible motive, manner, and perpetrators involved in the murder. Still in a post, guys, I'm going to go and do some analysis after this about Iran's involvement around the world, okay? So bear with me, okay? Still in a post on his Facebook on Thursday, October 22nd, the Toronto-based dentist Hamed Ismailion wrote, if the footprints of a foreign government... Oh, wow, this is actually before. This was October 22nd. And this happened, where is the date? Okay, so this was before. October 22nd, the Toronto-based dentist Hamed Ismailion wrote, if the footprints of a foreign government found in the murder... Oh, okay, no, it's after. Found in the murder of Mehdi Amin, it would appear that the Islamic Republic's Greco-Roman experts are... What? Greco-Roman experts are on the move again. Greco-Roman experts refer to the Iranian hitmen who assassinate Iranian dissidents across the globe. Yeah, by the way, the Islamic Republic does have a history of killing, like they have assassins around the world, and they do kill Iranian dissidents around the world. So that is a thing. And this guy was active against the Islamic Republic, and he was afraid of death threats, and now he's dead. Okay, that's all we know. That's all we know, okay? Let me see. Syriam is saying, but you're a rebel to the Ayatollah's regime. That's why I'm trying to create a system in Atheist Republic that if I ever get removed, Atheist Republic continues without me, okay? That is why I'm doing that. That's why I'm trying to come up with a structure that Atheist Republic will become self-governed. PG saying, Armin Navabi, do you know if... guys... Can you please keep the discussion on the topic? Oh, wow, we have Harris Sultan here. You have to be careful, Atheist Republic. Yes, yes. Thank you for your concern. I do have to be careful. But it's okay. Atheist Republic will continue beyond me. It's okay, guys. We have celebrity in the live chat. Anyways. Let's continue. Did I miss anything? No. I'm glad I didn't miss Harry Sultan in the live chat. Harry Sultan is saying, can you nominate me, Atheist Republic CEO, after you are gone? No, it's going to be Susanna. Susanna, you could be the Sultan. You'll be the Sultan of Atheist Republic after I'm gone. Okay, let's go. So, yeah, Greco-Roman experts refer to Iranian hitmen who assassinate Iranian dissidents across the globe. God damn it. So these are... So if I'm ever taken out, I don't know if it's going to be Hindutva or Greco-Roman experts or some Sunnis who are offended by my blasphemy against Muhammad. I don't know. Like, it has to be like a mystery. Okay. Who's this? Ismailion, who has played a pivotal role in informing and coordinating the families of the victims of the Ukrainian plane crash in recent months, says he has seen hateful messages, suspicious cars, strange communications, and death threats, but he is not scared of confronting the killers hired by Iran. God damn, these activists are like all have balls of steel. So and that's why they all. Never mind. Kaveh Shahruz, a Toronto-based lawyer and human rights activist who knew Amin, called for a thorough investigation, saying many in the Iranian Canadian community feel unsafe. I hope that the authorities take the concerns of the community seriously. I hope they do. By the way, this is usually if this is an assassination by the Islamic Republic, is meant to create this sense of fear. Like they sometimes assassinate just one person just so that the other people are just know that we're here. Like just know that just because you're outside of Iran's borders doesn't mean we can't reach you. Usually that's the message. Even if it turns out to be that this was not politically motivated, I hope that our security agencies understand the fear that we live with. Because, we're fighting back against a regime that has no hesitation in using violence against its critics, either at home or abroad. The Iranian Foreign Ministry, yeah, that is scary. Who said that? Yeah. Qasim is saying that is scary, yeah. The Iranian Foreign Ministry has not yet responded to the allegations. However, the Iranian government has played an active role in... Okay, this is key. This is the key part, okay? This is why we're suspicious, okay? This we know for sure. The Iranian government has played an active role in assassinating and threatening dissidents abroad over the past 4 decades. And I'm going to show you some of that, okay? And just going to show you some of that. Oh, wow. Actually, I didn't know that there's a link here as well. Based on the data collected by the U.S. Department of State, the Iranian regime has been responsible for as many as 360 targeted assassinations in other countries. Guys, this is government data, okay? Since coming to power in 1979. So in the past 40 years, let me read that one more time. Based on the data collected by the U.S. Department of State, the Iranian regime has been responsible for as many as 360 targeted assassinations, not in Iran, in other countries. Okay. Iranian diplomatic personnel has repeated. Okay, so guys, remember every time we say like, okay, yeah, Hindutva is crazy and all that stuff, and they're coming after us, and they're taking down our Twitter accounts, and they're making derogatory images of our family. As much as we complain about that, as much as that deserves highlighting, okay, the Hindutva have not yet, as far as I know, have not yet done 360 targeted assassinations outside of India's borders, okay? It hasn't yet gotten to that level. Maybe not even one, actually, okay? So just keep things in perspective. Like, again, this doesn't mean that we shouldn't highlight them. This doesn't mean that we shouldn't go after them. But just for you to understand, and this is just one country, okay? We're talking about the Islamic Republic of Iran. And we're talking outside of their borders. So we're not even talking about the astronomical level of crimes that they committed inside of their borders against the dissidents, okay? Because that is a big number. We're talking one Islamic country. We're talking outside of their borders, okay? So we're not even including Turkey, Saudi Arabia, Bangladesh, like every Pakistan, Afghanistan. We're not including those right now. We're just one goddamn Islamic countries. Just to give you guys some perspective, okay? Just to perspective. But Iranian diplomatic personnel has repeatedly been implicated in assassinations abroad, as evidenced by arrest warrants, judicial and police investigations, intelligence services, and witness reports. A fact sheet said in May 2020 A what? A fact sheet in the State Department website. Let me actually. I haven't actually clicked on this link. What? Looking? No. Nope. Hinduism. Okay, guys. Look, this is stupid. This is stupid. Hinduism and Hindutva are the same, no doubt. No, it's not the same. That's my entire point. It is not the same. It's not the same. Soon enough. I don't know. Okay, so who's to say they won't extend outside of India soon enough? I don't know what kind of la la land you live in, but I'll respond to that when that happens. Okay, because when it comes to who's to say what, okay, so who's to say, look at this. But who's to say they won't? Well, I mean, who's to say that aliens are not going to attack planet Earth and none of this is going to matter in next year? Like, I mean, when you say who's to say, there's literally unlimited number of things that you could put after who's to say, okay, that each one of them are as equally as unlikely the other, but it's potentially possible, okay? Like, is that your who's to say? Who's to say that, like, yeah, who's to say that there's a God, there's no God? Like, there's anything, oh my God. Who's to say we're not in the Matrix and none of this matters? Jesus Christ. Yeah, it is different. It is very different, okay? Anyways, this is the fact sheet by the government website, but I'm going to bring your attention to another government. Okay, actually, this is what I wanted to show you. Do you know what this interactive map is? Do you know what this interactive map is? Which is loading very slowly, apparently. Because, you know why it's loading very slowly? Because there's a lot of data. It's an interactive map. I don't know if it's ever going to load because I'm doing a streaming at the same time. Anyways, if it doesn't load because I'm doing streaming at the same time, I'm just going to bring your attention to all the dots that you're seeing on this map, okay? All these little dots. Oh, there we go. Go away. Look at all these dots. You see all these dots? You can see? I can click at them. Okay? It will bring me to the cases. You know what these dots are? Look. Canada, you know, and this is very heavily, like, all the documents are here. They're government documents. They're all backed. The year is here. This is all influence. This is all, okay, let me just give you some, just so for you to understand how big of a deal this is, okay? This is all Hezbollah's activity around the world. Do you guys know Hezbollah? Hezbollah is just one of Iran's proxies, okay, that is based in Lebanon. And this is their activity around the planet, right? Look at this. Let's look at, should we look into the US? What is this one? Yeah, so Hezbollah leader in Texas, okay? Let's look at this blue one. This was there's a lawsuit, okay? Actually, so this is Hezbollah active around the planet, okay? And Hezbollah is basically an Iranian puppet. Right? But look, they're everywhere. They're goddamn everywhere. They're in Africa. What the hell is Hezbollah doing in Africa? What the hell is Hezbollah doing in Africa? Look at this. There's like, we click on this stuff, there's like 1, 2, 3, 4 examples. They're all over the goddamn planet. How come they're not in Russia? Oh, they are in Moscow. They have, look, wow, you click on Russia, like all of this shows up. They're all over the planet. And Hezbollah is a terror organization. I'm not going to say the full thing because YouTube will strike me down. But, okay, and this is how wide their network goes all around the planet. Look at this. They're in Malaysia, for crying out loud. Okay, they're everywhere, okay? And this is just one of the Islamic Republic's proxies. The Islamic Republic of Iran has a lot of proxies, okay? So let this guy tell you what this is about. Hold on. Oops, there's no audio. I'm just going to play the beginning of it, not the whole thing.
Levitt. I'm Dr. Matthew Levitt, the Fromer Wexler Fellow at the Washington Institute for Near East Policy and the director of the Institute's Reinhardt Program on Counterterrorism and Intelligence. And I'm really pleased to introduce you to the Washington Institute's new product, an interactive map and timeline of the worldwide activities of Lebanese Hezbollah.
Somebody's asking whether are they in India? What? They're not in India. Interesting. No examples in India. There are in Pakistan though. Maybe I should move to India. Maybe it's safer for me if I'm in India.
This is a product that will be useful for government officials, for academics, for students, for journalists, for people trying to understand the terrorist, military, and criminal activities that Hezbollah is engaged in. Hezbollah, of course, is a multifaceted organization, but the political, social, educational, the public activities that Hezbollah engages in are things that it publicizes itself. And yet it goes to great lengths to cover, to hide its more illicit activities. And so it's taken me years to accumulate this data, first for a book that I published for Georgetown University Press, Hezbollah, the Global Footprint of Lebanon's Party of God, which was published in 2013, and then with more information that I've accumulated since then, and of course, more information on events that have happened since then. The golden rule of Hezbollah's Islamic Jihad organization, its terrorist wing, is the less you know, the better. We're going to try and poke a hole in that mantra by trying to make public as much information as we can about Hezbollah's terrorist, military, criminal, arms procurement, and other activities around the world.
Guys, okay, he already said, and everything is very heavily sourced here, okay? So here's the thing. Here's an interesting thing. Remember some people like Kyle Kalinske say that the terror activity, I mean, he said it already, I'm going to say it as well. Terrorist activities. It's the Sunnis that are mostly responsible for terrorist activities. It's not the Shias. Bull crap, horse crap, every other kind of crap. Look at this map. You know what it is? The Shias are just smarter at hiding their activities. Okay, they just have better disguises. They don't just and they use proxies. They don't use the Iranian government. They don't use Iranian citizens because they're not idiots. They don't want everything to be tied back to Tehran. Okay, they use Shia citizens of other countries to carry out their activities, and they're all over the goddamn planet. Do you think like that? Do you think I mean, actually, they have also networks all around the planet. But this is a lot. Like if you actually go through the studies that this guy's done, you could see how careful they are. Like it's like such a hidden network, and they are very, very careful, and they are very secretive about how they move funds around the globe. And one way, and this is going to come full circle. One way that they are transferring funds around the planet is through, you want to guess it? Mosque and religious institutions. Okay? Because it's really hard for them. Wow, what the hell was that? It's really hard for them to be able to fund a political organization, let's say in France. Okay? Because that would be tied back exactly to Tehran. But if you have like a Shia institution that is trying to do, I don't know, Hussein, something done for Hussein, I don't know, Ashura for Hussein or something like that, then any fundraising that is done for them is going to be, completely legal under the laws that in France or in the United States or in Germany that makes the expression of religion completely free, and any form of fundraising for these mosques or religious institutions will be completely legal. And there's ways for you to hide the fact that this money is directly tied to Tehran, okay? And this is why, going back all the way to Macron, they are trying to figure out exactly where this money is coming from, right? Like, where are these? Who is building these mosques? Who is funding these religious institutions? Because it's a very good excuse for them to create create social circles that is loyal back to Tehran. Again, it's not going to be that obvious. It's kind of like a pyramid, okay? What they do is that they have a base that is Shia, and you build that base without doing any kind of political activism. You build that base. It's just Shia. It's not about Iran. It's not about Tehran. It's not about. It's nothing. It's just Hussein. It's not even a religion. We just love Hussein. You don't even have to be a Muslim. You don't have to be. You don't have to be Shia. You could just realize that we're just like we. There was this hero. There was this dude who was a freedom fighter. And we just love him so much, and we just want to celebrate this guy that was like, you guys like freedom fighters, you guys like this guy that went against the religious authorities at this time and basically fought against oppression. Well, guess what? This guy is Hussein. That's what we're funding. We're just trying to introduce more people to Hussein. That's what we're doing. So that's the base of the pyramid. And then you have more people that volunteer, people that take it seriously, people that want to be more involved in these organizations, and that's a level higher up. But then you keep going. If you keep going up, the top of this pyramid is all of a sudden not just random Shias. There are Shias that also love Khamenei, and they're like, you like Shia Islam? Well, guess who's the leader that we need to follow? It's going to be Khamenei, the Vilayat Faqih in Tehran. And again, this is how you build networks. When you build the base of the pyramid, you don't even get involved in politics. That's how it's done. And let me show you my personal experience with this in Vancouver. Okay, I posted this in 2017, and let me show you how it started. And again, I lived in Vancouver for many years, and I never saw this until 2017. And when I saw it in 2017, I was like, what the hell is happening in Vancouver? But ever since then, these crowds are getting bigger and bigger. And guess what? It's not just in Vancouver. It's happening in London. It's happening in New York. It's happening in many other countries. And this is, again, I'm not doing creeping Sharia scaremongering, because these people are not going to ever bring Sharia into these lands. It's just like it's more of a tentacle, more of a sphere of influence. And again, this is nothing unique. Other countries do this as well. United States does this in other countries with music, with movies, with culture, okay? So I'm not saying like, oh, look at this is like a conspiracy theory that is like unique to Iran. Every country does this, okay? Every country does this to other countries, especially if they want to grow their circle of influence. Turkey does this. Turkey does this in Germany. Like half of the mosques in Germany are built by the Turks, okay? Russia does this. Germany does this to other countries, okay? So again, I'm not doing any kind of fear-mongering that is like kind of like the creeping Sharia kind of fear-mongering, okay? But this is happening. And again, you shouldn't be as alarmed as somebody like Iron Hirsi Ali, that, oh my gosh, Sharia is going to take over the United States or Canada. No, not like that. But I'm not saying there's going to be that level of influence, but there is some level of goddamn influence, okay? These people have, these organizations are a great way to smuggling money, and then for Iran to have, hidden networks of connections to people in a country like Canada, all right? And these people vote. And the more you manage to get these people united, and also a good portion of them loyal to the mullahs in Tehran, again, these people could do political campaigns. These people could influence non-Muslims' views. They have. It's their freedom to do so. They're doing nothing illegal. Okay, so again, somebody needs to look into this. But let me actually see what you guys are saying. Do you think France suspects Hezbollah connections to the mosque? Nope, I don't think so. That was a Sunni mosque. That's what Katie's saying. Oh, what website is this? This is the Washington Institute of Improving the Quality of U.S. Middle East Policy. I just searched for Hezbollah interactive map. You should be able to find this. But let me show you this video that I recorded myself in 2017. Okay, look at this. I recorded. I'm bringing my own original content that I recorded on the ground for you guys. Okay, wait, hold on. Let me see if I shared. Unmute. Wait. Let's wait for the better quality. There we go. Wow, look at this quality. Oh shit, it got bad again. 720. So this is in Vancouver, guys. This is what these are the sounds that I'm just used to hearing in Iran. And I was like just going through the streets in Vancouver, and I heard this. I was like, what am I hearing? This is like, so like this. I'm having flashbacks to my childhood. Look, these banners, they saying Ya Hussein, okay? They're smuggling in Ya Hussein. And guys, don't fall for this, the smuggling in of Hussein, because a lot of these people will say, you know who the Terries are? They're the Sunnis. And you know who fought against the Sunnis? It was Hussein. So Hussein, all these like extremism that you seeing again in Islam, Hussein was fighting those people. So you don't like that? So this is how they smuggle in Hussein, and they spread their own Shiism everywhere. But again, you saw the network, the extremist network they have over the world, with just one of Iran's proxies. Okay, Iran has other proxies, but to be fair, the other proxies are mostly focused around the Middle East. Shias in Vancouver. I said Shias in Vancouver. Or let's say stand with peace. See, this is what they okay. Stand with peace. I mean, Hussein waged war in Yazid. It was Hassan who was doing peace. I don't know. This sign doesn't make sense. Hussein said, "Let's have war." Can I have one?
Yeah, of course.
Oh, this is the same.
Oh, it's the same one.
Yeah, thank you. Guys, see, like, don't be... If you see something like this, I see some, like, right-wingers go to stuff like this, and they're so mean to people. Don't be mean to people. These are good people, okay? If you see something and you get concerned, don't go and show your frustrations to these individuals. Most of these individuals, 99% of these individuals are just good people. They think they're doing something good. They think they're helping. She's a volunteer, right? She thinks she's spreading good values. I mean, she's not, but she thinks she is. Don't be mean to these people. Like I just said, I asked for her pamphlet. She gave me the pamphlet, and I said thank you to her. But I've seen some of these other people that want to go and like record the evils of Islam, and they go and they confront these people, and they're just a dick to everybody that they see. Do not do that. That's not good. Don't do any of that, okay? Can I have one?
Yeah, of course.
Oh, this is the same. She's being nice to me. And I said, can I have one? And she said, yeah, of course. See, that's a pleasant experience.
Oh, it's the same one.
Yeah, thank you. She said, you're welcome. That was that was nice. By the way, this goes down like the street. You see the street down here? It goes down. It goes all the way down the street, okay? Okay, so this was the pamphlet. See, there's nothing on this pamphlet. Okay, let's see what this says. It says, walk with Hussein. Okay, who was Hussein? We are, what is this? Inspired by the message of Hussein. Okay, what? This is a peaceful procession to honor the memory of Hussein and stand with he made? And the stand that he made, okay? when Hussein gave the greatest sacrifice almost 1400 years ago for justice and humanity. Why? We remember him to this day to honor the universal values of truth, social justice, compassion. What is this one? Something else that he stood and died for. Then you have a quote from Mahatma Gandhi. It says, I learned from Hussein how to attain victory whilst being oppressed. So they have a quote by Gandhi saying that Gandhi loved Hussein. Okay? Did you notice, like, it doesn't mention Islam, it doesn't mention Shiism, it doesn't mention Muhammad, because who's Muhammad? I mean, if you're Shia, who cares about Muhammad? I'm exaggerating. I'm kidding. Yes, Shias love Muhammad, so they say, but they just love Hussein a tiny bit. The Shias, they would never tell you this, but they love Hussein a tiny bit, not a tiny bit, a lot more than Muhammad, okay? The Shias, they just jerk off to Hussein, okay? Who's Muhammad? Who's even Allah? Who gives a crap about Allah? Allah, Muhammad, it's about Hussein, okay? Again, no, I'm exaggerating. No, it's not true. They love Muhammad. Not. Okay, let me see what you guys are saying. Okay. Wow. Ooh, I said wow. I was shooketh. I was shocked to see all of this. This is like, what is happening? Is this really Vancouver? Look at what I said. Look at what I said. Wow. That's what I said. Oh, guys, Harris Sultan's YouTube channel has gotten a strike. We need to start a campaign. Okay, Atheist Republic wages war. We are gonna go to war for Harris Sultan's YouTube channel. God damn it, guys, go subscribe to Harris Sultan's YouTube channel. We show him some support and solidarity. I'm pretty sure it's for yes. Ooh, let's RT it. Okay, we already finished this, so let's now go focus on Harris Sultan. Oh no, please RT my tweet. Okay, let's do this right now. Let me finish this. Did I say anything else? Okay, this is done. This is over and done with. Let's now focus on Harris Sultan. And guys, go follow Harris Sultan on Twitter as well, okay? Let's look at what happened here. How many R's? Just one S. Oh, there we go. Guys, go follow Harris Sultan on Twitter. The Harris Sultan. So we're done with that video. We already covered everything. Let's focus on this. Harris Sultan is saying, so I privately uploaded a video of a guy who was threatening to have me K'd, read it off the screen, on YouTube so that YouTube could look at it, and now YouTube has sent me a community strike for it. YouTube creators, that video was uploaded for you, and it was a D threat to me and wasn't even public. Yeah, what the hell? Goddamn, YouTube is so stupid. Let's like this and retweet this. Guys, go and retweet this and also follow Harris Sultan, and also go follow his YouTube, subscribe to his YouTube channel. Guys, it's so difficult for us to do what we're doing. We don't know what the rules are, so you have to, yeah. Guys, make sure you show Harris Sultan some support, and let's try to reach out to, okay, is this the Twitter account that you, if this doesn't get resolved soon, we're going to escalate and try to start a campaign to bring attention to YouTube creators that this was not a D threat by Harris Sultan himself, that this was a mistake. This was a private video that was only, that was not meant to Okay, god damn it. I mean, is there any humans like watching this video to know that this was not by Harris Sultan himself? This is exactly what happened to Abdullah Samir. This is very similar to what happened to Abdullah Samir. And unfortunately, Abdullah Samir hasn't gotten his strike removed. So I have very little hope about what this is going to happen. But we're going to try to, maybe we do a live stream on this and discuss this just to bring more attention on it. This is kind of sad. Yeah, Darker saying YouTube AI is dumb as F. Yeah, but it's also, I'm pretty sure like if a human takes a look at this, they're going to know immediately that this is a mistake. The problem is it's really hard to get a human to look at it. Okay, Harris Sultan is saying, moreover, I uploaded it with subtitles so YouTube creators could understand what was being said by the by the Terry in the video. Okay, so Harris Sultan, I do suggest that if you want to do something like that, to do that on an alternative YouTube account, so you can see that I don't even mention the T word, I don't even mention the K word, because we can't be too careful with these things, right? Oh, this was the Urdu channel? Katie saying it's the Urdu channel, Pakistani Mohit, so they are striking non-English videos too, I guess. Wow. No, my God. Qassam, don't say that. I'm not even going to highlight what you said. Anyways, guys, I'm going to end this here. I think I made my point. Guys, go subscribe to Harris Sultan's YouTube channel. And I'm going to talk to Susanna about this to see what our strategy is going to be to help out Harris Sultan. Again, when they come for one of us, we all have to be united. And we have to, like, fight for each other, okay? God damn it. It's so difficult for people to rely on, activism, to be able to rely on this, right? Especially our brand of activism. Oh yeah, retweet this on Atheist Republic as well. Let me do that as well. Gonna go to Atheist Republic, guys. You could go see the tweet that my link to my Twitter is in the description of this video. If you want to help Harris Sultan, go to my Twitter account, link in the description, and go find the tweet that I just retweeted, and retweet that, and follow Harris Sultan on Twitter. Alright, done. Whoa, we got a super chat. Oh, I RT'd the wrong tweet? What the hell? What did I do? What tweet should I be RTing? Is it pinned to your... Oh, this one. Hold on. Okay. Let me try this again. Is this the tweet that is there a comment? What tweet should I be RTing? This seemed like the right one. So not this one? Which one then? Oh, the latest one. There we go. Okay, guys. Go retweet this one. Alright? Follow. If you look at my Twitter account, link to my Twitter account is in the description. You can see my latest retweet. Wait, what am I doing? There you go. Go retweet that one. That will help Harris Sultan, okay? Retweet this tweet. What does this say? Probably I should have read it probably before retweeting. Is there any common sense at Team YouTube and YouTube? Oh, this is a better tweet because everybody is tagged. Team YouTube, YouTube creators, and YouTube. I uploaded a video privately for you guys, not your guys, your guys to see. Yeah, sure, sorry. For your guys to see how this channel was threatening me. Instead of taking action against the person threatening me, you have given me a strike. Is there human one can talk to YouTube RT? Is there a human? Okay. All right. I RT'd this. Oh, wow, there's a response by YouTube. Thanks for reaching out. It's best to appeal if you think your channel didn't violate our guidelines. More info here. Hope this helps. No, it doesn't. You guys have already rejected my appeal. Yeah, this is like such a canned response. You guys have already rejected my appeal without even looking into it. I uploaded the video privately with subtitles so you could see what I was going through. I have all the emails. I wasn't glorifying violence against myself. Yeah, so apparently Harris Sultan got strike for glorifying violence, even though this was not glorified. Wait, so how come? Here's my question. How come like channels like Al Jazeera or CNN, when they're actually showing violence and talking about other people, like when they say like, oh, this Terry group over here said this, right? So when, for example, when Al Jazeera says, by the way, we got a super chat. I forgot to highlight that. Bashir got us a $2 super chat. Thank you so much, Bashir, for the $2 super chat. What was the super chat? It was a pair that was saying cool. Thank you so much, Bashir. That's very kind. How come if you have a channel like Al Jazeera or CNN or BBC and they come and say so and so Terry organization declared war on these people, right? YouTube understands that, okay, this is not Al Jazeera itself saying anything like this. Al Jazeera itself is not saying, go and do this terror activity on these people. Al Jazeera or CNN or BBC is reporting these other people saying this. So how come that is obvious? None of these channels, because if the standard that was applied to Harris Sultan here, if that was applied equally to everybody, like these news channels would be like going under every 5 minutes, and they would have to keep appealing it every 5 minutes, right? But that doesn't happen because we play by different rules. We tiny activists can do our job because we're not mainstream media. This is why it's hard to be an activist. Look at this idiot. Indian is saying you should be kicked out of you. This guy, I love this guy here. He's hate watching us. He's like he comes to Atheist Republic, and he's like, I'm so angry. I'm gonna watch Atheist. Oh, I hate this guy. He just sits there and he just gets angry, and he keeps watching us. He gives us watch time and he gives us engagement in the live chat. He goes like, oh my god, I hate these people. I'm gonna keep watching them. Oh my god, they make me so angry. I'm just gonna sit here. Oh, I'm gonna keep getting angry. What's wrong with you? Are you okay? Oh my god. Okay, Harris Sultan, is there anything else we could do? You guys love that? Anything else we could do, Harris Sultan? Alright. I'm gonna end this here. God damn it, man. It's so scary, right? We keep doing our work. Okay, Harris Sultan is saying, no, that's enough for now. Okay, guys, do the same thing. Go retweet that, please. Please. Go and give him a follow. Okay? Again, we need to show the world. Here's the thing. It's not just about Harris Sultan, okay? Because what happens is that new activists are not going to enter the game. Right? We don't want this whole and the people that are fighting for enlightenment values. We don't want the scene to just be like me, Harris Sultan, Abdullah Samir, and bigger players like Apostate Prophet. Okay, we don't want this. We want new people to come in. We want this to feel like a place. We don't know who's the next activist that is going to make a huge difference. We don't know, right? And they're going to look at this and they're like, yeah, this doesn't seem like a reliable way. I can't rely on this. How many, we want to make and it's risky. It's really risky. It's really risky for more people to do this. So we need to, and I can't, again, look at all these Islamists and all the far-right loons and the Wokistani people. We have a lot to go after. And the mainstream media, they're not doing that. We're doing that. We're doing this activism, and we need more. We need more people to enter this battle scene. And if people say like, hey, I might make a YouTube channel making, videos on how to train your dog, how to make a recipe, how to do a workout, how to play the flute. Those people feel like, yeah, I could do this, no problem. I could rely on this. But when it comes to stuff that the values that make the world a better place for most highest number of people, there are less people getting involved in that because it's risky, it's unreliable. So I'm not saying, training your dog, learning how to train your dog, that's important. That's good information to have. Learning how to make a recipe that is not calorie dense and is healthy, that's also good information, right? Learning how to play the flute, that's good. It's good that more people are encouraged, like, yeah, I could do this, I could teach people this, and I could rely on this as an alternative source of income. But defending Enlightenment values is also kind of important for the world, okay? Just a tiny bit. And given how unreliable this is and how risky it is, I think like if we need this much of content creators focusing on that, we're probably getting, if this is the demand, I think the supply is kind of like over here, or maybe it's way down there, maybe it's over here, okay? So this is what the risk associated with this just makes the gap between the need and the supply a lot more than it should be. Marco is giving us a £5 super chat. Thank you, Marco. Thank you so much for saying a small contribution for your bulletproof vest. Oh my God. Can I spend it on something else? Can I spend it on blasphemous art? I hope that's okay. But thank you so much for that €5, Marco. Thank you very much. Yeah, supply is out of the screen. Exactly. It's not need and supply, it's supply and demand. I said demand already. I said it. I said demand. I'm using it. I went from demand to need because instead of using demand, I switched to need because I thought halfway through the sentence, I originally said demand. But then when I was making the sentence, I realized that, okay, this is the supply, this is the demand, but the need is even higher than the demand. Do you know why? Because most people do not understand how valuable Enlightenment values are, okay? So the demand is here, the supply is here, but the demand is not where it should be because most people are stupid to don't know that they need Enlightenment values. So if this is the demand, the need is up here, okay? Because people are morons. The need is above the demand. We need the Enlightenment values more than people realize it. So even if they don't demand it, they're stupid because they need it. They should be demanding it. That's why I switched to need halfway through my sentence. Oh, thank you, Marco. Anyways. Marco is being... I know. I'm not okay. Oh, wait. No, you're saying something else. Marco is being savage recently to you. He likes you, but he is savage. It's okay. It's okay. I might not have a bulletproof vest, but I have a bulletproof skin. That was bad. Ignore that. That was bad. Guys, we're on Twitch, by the way. Follow us on Twitch. So, guys, if you subscribe to our newsletter, we send you a free PDF copy of my book, Why There's No God. So subscribe to our newsletter, link in the description. Get a free copy of this book if you subscribe to our newsletter, okay? It's going to be linked to it right in the welcome email. Why can't we have a proper Atheist Republic website with videos, podcasts, and news? Our web developer is working on... Our website is good, first of all, but our web developer is making as good as... We're spending a lot of time and resources completely redoing our website, so that's going to be happening. Guys, Harris Sultan is going live on his English channel to explain what happened. If you guys want to continue watching the live streams, hop over to Harris Sultan's YouTube channel right now, and he's going to explain, and just join him over there, okay? Just search for Harris Sultan on the YouTube search bar, and just join him over there. Yeah, so go over there now. So I'm gonna stop this so you guys could leave and go over and watch Harry Sultan. Okay, just gonna read one more comment, two more comments. Terrell saying, "I have a bulletproof skin." Sounds like something Trump would say. Pfft. Really now? Okay, fine. British Pakistani atheist. Hey Armin, I have a fairly strong Steelman for the Terry guy in France. I was considering publishing it on Twitter, but worried about the backlash, especially since it's so soon. Yeah, I don't think you should steelman any Terry guys. I don't think that's a good idea. Anyways, I'm gonna stop right now because it seems like I'm gonna get in trouble if I continue this. But thank you guys. And I've been told one last thing. I've been told by Susanna that I shouldn't be threatening you with violence to subscribe, because that could get us in trouble, even though I don't think so. I think that has been very effective. I think I've scared a lot of people, and I've got more subscribers because of it. But I'm going to switch my strategy now, and I'm just going to tell you, there's no threats of violence. Nothing is going to happen to you, okay? That was all a joke. But with this, I have a new threat for you guys, okay? And this one is serious. This one is not a joke, okay? I'm going to come for your girlfriends. I'm going to steal your girlfriends and your wives away from you, okay? And I can do that very easily, okay? So if you're watching this video and you are not subscribed, then I'm coming for your girlfriends, okay? It's going to happen. It's going to happen, and it's so easy for me to do that, okay? I mean, just look at yourself in the mirror right now, okay? Go look at yourself in the mirror. Exactly. See how easy it's going to be for me to steal your girlfriend? See? Okay? So you've been warned. Subscribe right now, and you're going to be off my list, okay? All right? Okay? Just do it, okay? Okay, please. I need to grow this channel, okay, guys?